you so much. I'm glad you appreciate it. I'm really sad that it did not go live on YouTube. And it's just not going. Maybe my Wi-Fi isn't working. Five G. Okay, there we go. Well, I'm just gonna do another one because I don't know what happened. Private chat comments. Huh. I was surprised that nobody had tuned in. Something Okay, so for the person that is still trying to watch me on YouTube, we'll do another version of this alignment. And then I'll do some self-care. Yeah, this is not working. Maybe because all right, so if you go up before sunrise, because once the sun comes up, you won't be able to see. But the planets will be like in a little line, like in the chart. And some of them you can see, some you can't see. You can't see Uranus or Chiron. I don't know if you can see Neptune, but you'll see the other ones and just like a little necklace. And if you get up every morning, you'll see the moon moving along the necklace. So it should be very beautiful. I can't remember. I think we won't see the next one until 20. Is it 2047 or something? I don't know if she can see it on here. Oh yeah, till 2040. We won't see this again until 2040. So if you get a chance to go out between now and January 27th, you'll be able to see it. And here's if you don't know what I'm talking about, I posted this somewhere. And thank you to Kaylin Castell, who I've been following for several years now. She always has great information on beautiful, beautiful things to see at the night sky. All right, so for those of you who are tuning into YouTube, I'm going to attempt to do another transmission. Otherwise, just go to the TikTok, or I'll post the TikTok live again after we're done here. So right now, I'm just visualizing the planets and the constellations, and we are just like on this celestial escalator, just going higher and higher and higher on our spiritual journey. And I have one huge intention that I've been attempting to focus on. So that's going to be my visualization during this session. It's just each step is, just going higher and higher and higher. I guess you could say a celestial staircase. I said escalator because it's such a huge distance. So you could be taking steps, and escalator is also moving. So that's the visualization that I'm holding as we're just moving through the planets. We start with Anpu, the opener of the way. You have Mercury, Sadness, Anpu, Jupiter, Sedna, which are associated with domestic violence, and it's got a little feedback. Then we have the Moon in Sidereal Aquarius, the Sasheta and Haru of the soul, redemption of our ancestors. Just add that in there. Then we have Mars in Sidereal Pisces. That would be Set. And again, we are just visualizing ourselves on a journey, a spiritual journey, a celestial journey. Right now, we're on this escalator through the celestial. That's my intention. Leading us through the narrow path duty. Releasing trauma from the past, letting go of lost connections and relationships, letting go of relatives that don't care for us, only themselves. Do a hand tattoo. Power of the life force energy that flows through all living things. You and me on this path of love and beauty called life. You are so gentle, time reckoner, record keeper, organizing our thoughts and minds, so they are in alignment with our heart and spiritual aspirations. Keep our mind focused on our intentions and away from lower vibrations. Do a head victory over lower self, unity with higher self, royal personality, true sovereignty. Do a set, conquered sits at the helm of the boat of our journey through consciousness. On this journey we heal ourselves and heal others as we expand our awareness. Amu, dua amu, imhotep, dua imhotep. We heal and grow as we express ourselves unapologetically. We are rising higher, shining brighter. Our hearts are lighter, and we grow wiser each day. We keep our vibrations high, raising frequency. And more abundancy. Rising higher each day, shattering obstacles on our way, advancing towards our destiny with courage, trust, and spiritual strength. Our light shines brighter each day, giving gratitude with each breath. Naku Abu, Naku Jehuti, Naku Seda, Naku Hetanu, Naku Sasheta, Naku Anu, Naku Sed, Naku Imhotep, Naku Amu, Naku Nebede, Again, for those of you who are watching this live stream on YouTube or the replay, I'll post the TikTok recording so you can see it from the beginning. I guess you can just watch it halfway through. Thank you. Dua. Okay, what time we got here? Okay, good. All right, so the next thing I wanted to do is to a little bit of self-care. And when I do this type of self-care work, when I put the tuning forks on myself, since energy doesn't know the difference between time and space, it's like I'm putting the tuning forks directly on you. So you're going to be getting a benefit from this self-care session. And you can also use crystals and put them where I put the tuning forks, and you can get benefit that way. Or you can just use acupressure, like just put your, if I put the tuning fork here, you just put your finger here and press on it. Or you could just visualize that you're here with me and putting the tuning forks on you. Or you could just watch. You don't have to do anything. So I have a piece of rubber that's on my leg, and I strike the tuning forks on the rubber, and then when I put them on the body, the sound goes in the body. And you also have some for the high energy, high frequency forks. So let's start. I don't have all of them here. So let's start with the emotions. All right, so I'm going to start with the zodiac and Neptune, or Anpu and Nebuchadnezzar. And synchronistically, Nebuchadnezzar is the mother of Anpu. So you can open the way to removing blockages and obstacles and expressing yourself and your emotions. So I always start with the three treasures, which is the kidney point, which is a few inches below the belly button. It's about 4 finger width, so you can just place your hand there. Then the heart chakra, and then the first eye. Tap them, they're vibrating. Putting it on the kidney point, the heart chakra, first eye. Removing obstacles to expressing our feelings and emotions. And then connect them. And then we have the mid-range zodiac with the new moon, Sashenta and Anpu. Removing any obstacles to our intentions manifesting. We know our intentions, but the act of writing them out or speaking them out is crucial. You have to bring it outside of yourself. And it's a powerful combination of Mars and Uranus, which represents Set and oops. Doesn't look like I have that one here. Oh, here it is. Okay, Set and Heru. So this is about the spiritual victory, conquering our egoism, connecting our thoughts with our purpose and our feelings and emotions, attentions, removing egoism from our attentions, our plans. And then another combination would be Jehuti and Hotep. So receiving communication about our healing, what we need to do, like what is our next step in this journey. I'm really feeling this one. So these are basically the same tuning forks, the same tones that I played with the chimes earlier. It's basically the same intention, just that one was like for global and this is individual. Like I said before, even though you're not anywhere near me, because of the way energy healing works, you're receiving benefits from this process. And then expansion our awareness of trauma and our trauma healing and how we can help others with that. By healing ourselves, we help others. And expanding awareness, understanding of things like PTSD and how to move past it. Because for you're like me, it's a block. It causes blockages sometimes, not all the time. Now I'm going to focus on our throat chakra. Removing obstacles to expressing our emotions and ourselves. Our higher self. We don't need to express our egoism, unless it's been conquered. It's there solely to help us, protect us. Otherwise, we want to control our ego. This one makes a loud noise. This is the Sedna fork. It makes a weird sound. I don't use it very often. This chakra, you know your stuff. Well, this is the three treasures. It's a Chinese medicine acupuncture protocol I learned from sound healing to unite your thoughts with your heart and your purpose. I'm not doing a chakra alignment right now, but I could. I'll pull out my pendulum in a few minutes. So this is to help us get the courage to remove ourselves from traumatic situations, abusive relationships, like I am in the process of doing right now. And letting go of trauma from past experiences. I got distracted. Here we go. Yeah, that's a good one. Mid-range. Let's see. The moon is in sidereal Aries. So let's do some of that. New beginnings and learning how to express ourselves and stand up for our rights and without fear or anxiety. Releasing emotions is self-care. Expressing yourself. And, sometimes when we express ourselves, we have a fear about how the other person will respond or react. It might make them feel bad, but we're not responsible for how people respond when we express our truth. Otherwise, we would just remain silent, and we can't, especially now, like even in relationships with society and the way society, the direction society is headed. Okay, expansion through expressing, through communication. This is the type of elevation I was referring to. This particular alignment is like a stair steps, just going higher and higher and higher. And again, we won't experience this alignment again until the year 2040. So we should take advantage of it. Okay, now I'm going to switch to the high frequency. When you move energy up, you're removing toxins and obstacles and blockages. When you bring the energy down, you're manifesting what is in your thoughts, your mind, and our negativity or gonna work for me. Oh, I can't do it. Oh, I don't know. Things like that throughout the day. You can't let it happen. You have to stop it. Opening the ways. Great. All right, so now I'm going to run and get my pendulum and do a chakra reading on this little group, see where we're at. Be right back. Should be in my bag. Okay, so we're going to say, I'm hungry. I don't know about this swimming. Okay, so here's a pendulum, and I use these for reading chakras. I also use them for making decisions. I studied with this woman who, her name's Tara Maxwell, and she's got to be a billionaire by now. She was a millionaire when I studied with her. And she taught us, like, this is a $2,000 tip here I'm giving you. She used her pendulum to make decisions, like for her business. Like, should I hire this person? Should I use red or blue for my fonts? Should I use this font or that font? She used her pendulum she used muscle testing. And I prefer pendulum. You could do muscle testing or pendulums. But she used that technique for all of her decisions. And it's not to become a crutch. It's so that you learn how to trust your own intuition. Because, if you're doing a pendulum reading and you know the answer before the pendulum answers, then you start to know that feeling you get. Because you say, show me yes, show me no. And then because it's reading your energy. And then after a while, you know your energy better. I didn't bring my glasses, so you have to, I apologize for squinting. Thank you for sharing. I think you must have responded to something. If you ever need anyone to talk to, I'm always around. Oh, well, thank you. What is the stone that drove away negative energy? The tone. Oh, the stone. Hematite. Yeah, hematite and tourmaline. I think anything dark. Sugarite. What's the other one? Not onyx. I'm drawing a blank. It'll come to me at like 2 a.m. Okay. Okay, well, I may have to remember that. But thank you. All right, so let's check the chakra reading for this group. How is the root chakra? Is it open? Yes. Creativity chakra open? Yes. Solar plexus open? Yes. Heart chakra open? Yes. Throat chakra open? Throat chakra better be open because I just worked on it. And first eye open? Yes. Crown chakra open? Yes. I should have done a reading before we started, but I didn't think about it. So, okay. Alrighty then. Obsidian, that's what I was trying to think of. Yes, thank you. I have a beautiful, I'm gonna go get it. I have a beautiful piece of obsidian. I'll bring them all over. All right here. I keep these on my ancestral altar. I've been learning about some other traditions for ancestral altars. So this is my Shagite pyramid. I put it on my head and it draws negativity out of my brain and my mind. Well, my ears not letting it do it right now, but it fits perfectly. There we go. Ta-da! I'm a pyramid. And then I also have this beautiful piece of black tourmaline someone gifted me when I first started sound healing. If you look at it, it's kind of got pyramid on the top. I've had this for a long time. And then I got this in Mexico, of course. It's beautiful. So those are my three favorite. Well, I have one more since I'm doing this as well. Be thorough. Ah! This right here is my absolute favorite piece of black tourmaline. I've had this since 1988 when I had my first Saturn return. It's cool. I don't know if you can see it's got an arrow in there, like a natural arrow. I guess I should point it up because we want to go up, not down. And it's just, it's one of my prized treasures. I don't know. Just had it a long time. When I bought it, I had a little piece of black tourmaline that fit right in the little space here, little groove, but one of my house sitters stole it. So. Okay, well, thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here today. YouTube, I apologize for the delay in the transmission, but I'm going to post the one from TikTok so you can watch the beginning. I'm pretty sure that's Veronica. She's always giving me blessings. Okay, so thanks again for being here. I'm going through a transition as far as scheduling. I'm moving away from posting it with the moon, and I'm posting when it's the right time for me. And I will be doing one tomorrow morning for the summer solstice. I'm going to be live from the lake, and we'll be having sound healing and chanting from the 4 directions. People of the north, I got my chart right here. I have this chart here. I have the 4 directions. The people of the north, which we call Europeans or whites. People of the west, the west, which we call indigenous people of Turtle Island. People of the south, indigenous people of Africa or black people. People to the east, people from Asia, they're called yellow. And this isn't like a racial classification. It's to unite the indigenous people of the 4 directions. It's not about racism. It's a symbol of the human family. And I was talking to a young man responded to one of my comments on TikTok. And I was like, well, how can we unite? Because everybody is so obsessed with tribalism and racism and oppression because, they've all got their brainwashed education and their spiritual enslavement religions from the people that have enslaved us. And everyone's just bickering. And this young person said, here are the other folks, they fell down. We can unite over our love of nature. We're natural people who love nature. We trust nature. We live naturally. We're a natural nation. So that is my next big thing. Is this is one way of symbolizing the indigenous people of the four directions coming together. And we can't come together where anyone is on top, anyone is in, superior or best. Obviously, the people of the South are the original ancestors, so they're the oldest living human beings on the planet. But we can't have the system set up so that any particular direction is in charge or the best or superior or whatever. Can't be like that. But we can all come together with our love of nature, and we all can bring, because that's what this chart symbolizes, is the people of the four directions coming together as one, because we all have a piece of the truth. Because each one of the directions represents an element. The people of the north have fire, because all their inventions, even though they stole them, have electricity or fire, like the car. And the people of the West, they're the experts on herbs and foods from, that's just their thing, right? People of the South, so the element is water. We're great navigators, travelers, explorers before the Europeans. And dealing with feelings and emotions, all the healing traditions. And I'm not even going to try to explain that one, what it is more than that. And then they say that the East represents the mind. So they're attributed with yoga, even though we know yoga originated in Africa as well. We all can come together as a love of nature. So that's like introduction to tomorrow's presentation at sunrise, where I'll be presenting sound and chant, sound healing for the four directions. And I do that for the spiral dance medicine wheel at every season change, which is the solstices and the equinoxes, and then also the mid seasons. I'm looking at it upside down. Mid fall, mid summer, mid spring, and mid winter. So that's the one schedule that I'm sticking with, and then the other ones are just when I can. Okay, oops, battery's about to go out. So this is perfect time